Welcome back. Tonight you join me for an IMSA race in iRacing. It's the very last week of the season. So after this it's week 13 and then we go on to the 2020 season, starting the week after. So we are having a last ditch stab at IMSA for this season, and we are in the Ferrari. Only the second time we've been in the Ferrari. Normally we're in the Porsche, but we're considering driving the Ferrari next season. So let's see how we get on tonight, and maybe I'll decide from there. So, wish me luck. Okay, so here we are on the short run up to the start line. iRacing has ranked us car number sixth. We qualified fifth, so I think we've got a little bit more pace still. So we're going to do everything we can to keep ourselves well inside that top 5 by the time the checker flag comes down. So the pace car's in, just waiting for the number 1 car to decide what they want to do. And away we go.
Green, green, green.
We've got a blinker, which isn't a good sign. Okay, pretty solid start so far. Don't want to jinx myself, so I'm going to say no more about it. Had a lot of wheel spin there, so that's not a great first hairpin, but
Let's see how wide you can make this thing.
I think we may have slipped the brake a little bit. Right, we're through. The delta bar you can see on screen is our best lap delta, so that's scoring against our best lap in this car. And our best lap is a little bit slower than in the Ferrari, is a little bit slower than it is in the Porsche. I think it's only a bit slower just because the seat time, I just haven't had the same seat time in the Ferrari. It's a nice car to drive. It behaves really well over the curbs, doesn't mind the curbs, which is a good thing here, because there's some proper big sausage curbs here. Letting the tyres warm up. Don't really want to let them get too far away. Now's not the time for taking chances. Everything's a little bit slippery. quite hard to keep traction around that little complex there. Not having a good time on that hairpin, but we'll figure it out.
Incident in the hairpin. We think it might be Smith. All right, Russell. Hold your nerve. Just keep it smooth. No mistakes. Right. Hold your line. Right side's clear.
0x from behind there. I don't know what trouble Amir was having, but he really stumbled there. So we couldn't really let Alberto in too much. Alberto, I should say.
There's an incident in turn 8.
Okay, that was a bit better. What's the track temperature?
Track temperature's now 24 Celsius.
Yeah, it's not too warm.
Well done, Russell. This is terrific. Exactly what we came here for. E4.
Top three's getting away. Got a bit of air though, so if I can just focus ahead, I might be able to do something with it.
We think P6 has gone off in turn 4.
I think that was Amir.
Left side.
Right, Alberto's just doing a better job than me at the moment, frankly,
Hold
so...
your line. Still there. Clear left.
So unless I can do something in the next kind of few corners, it might be better to let him through, and if he is genuinely faster, then we can ride his coattails back up to the top pack. Right, 2.7 ahead, let's see how we get on this lap.
Don't be distracted. Defend your position.
Okay, we did alright there. We need to do more. We need to do more of that though. And we are catching Axel. I've raced a lot with Axel. Good driver, clean. So I'm happy if we end up tussling. I feel pretty comfortable. At the moment though, I can only really hope that we do. 2.4 seconds is quite a gap. But it's nice to have some clean air ahead so I can just focus on my lap times. Seems like Alberto's faster in sector 1 and I'm faster in sector 2. I'm going to have to start braking a bit earlier there, I'm starting to struggle. I'm going to get a slow down there if I'm not careful. Right, we haven't lost anything, but we haven't gained anything either on top pack. Hopefully they'll start biting soon and give us a bit of a chance to get back involved.
Front is now 2.3 seconds. P4.
Alright, made up a few tenths there, let's see what we can do. Oh no, I think Alberto hit the wall.
I think P5 has binned it in, turn 8.
Okay, so that leaves us like a 10-second gap behind now.
Looks like P5's gone off in the hairpin.
So full focus ahead. Damn it. Well, it's lucky we had such a good gap there, but it's also unlucky because
The car behind's pitted now.
top group has literally walked away now. Trying to take too many chances. Should have been more patient. Maybe trying to drive outside of my comfort zone there a little bit. So we're in this little bubble with 7 seconds ahead and 7 seconds behind. Obviously that'll all change once we hit the pit window. But I've still got 13 laps of fuel at the moment.
Yellow flag, caution. The gap behind is now 6.6.
So that was a lap car. I wonder why he was so keen to wait. Okay, we made up half a second on Axel. Problem with that little chicane there, that's not little, it's huge, but the problem with that chicane is it literally smells fear. And the second you get a little bit tentative or a little bit nervous, it bites. If you can drive in there confidently and firmly, normally treats you pretty well, but certainly bit me earlier. I think the sensible thing for me to do at this stage is to look after my tyres as best I can. My lap times are kind of going down the toilet a little bit. It's a long race. It's a 45-minute race and all.
Your last lap time was 1:32.58.
Running 1:30s in practice and qualifying, and
the gap behind is now 7.0.
really nice if those top three started to battle. They're playing it really cool at the moment, which is good for them.
Okay, Russell, you've got half your fuel left.
Okay, so what's that? 10 laps. I appreciate this isn't particularly entertaining when it's like this, but that's racing.
That lap time was 1:32.74.
I've got the benefit of having some clear air though. I don't have to worry about anybody else right now. Just focus on trying to get that bar as close to being in the green as possible.
6.7.
Pretty good lap at the moment. Definitely feel like I'm making up some time here. Axel's moved up to second. Bit of a gap between 1 and 2 up there. Keep getting little tantalising glimpses of them in the distance.
The lap time was at 1:32.00. Sector 3 is 0.16 off the pace. The gap ahead is now 6.4.
I have to say, I do really like the Ferrari. The GT I'm most familiar with is the Porsche RSR, and until now really, I never realised quite how hard it is to drive. I know it's one of the more technical cars, but it's by no means the hardest car to drive, but the Ferrari makes it look tough. This is well balanced. As I said earlier, it just handles the curbs so well. A lot more confidence in this kind of manoeuvre, even though I'm still getting them wrong. I think that's largely seat time on my part, or lack of.
That lap was at 1:32.30.
Yeah, I'm not making progress on those cars ahead. But a lot can happen yet, and a lot can happen during the pit window.
Okay, Russell, we're at the halfway point. We think about 10 minutes of fuel left.
Yeah, we're just yo-yoing up and down. Like, we seem to be faster in the second, third sector, and slower in at least the first sector. So fair old bit of yo-yoing going on, but we're not making enough of a dent. Oh, he says that, and then there's been trouble ahead.
The gap behind is now 10 seconds. That lap was at 1:32.34.
Something
Coming up on a
happens
slower class car. You're 2 tenths
with Axel
from
there.
Sector 1.
And maybe the other car as well. So this is our first run-in with a GT3.
I think P2 has gone off in Wall of Champions. The gap in front is now 4.4 seconds.
God damn it. Oh man, you're a lap
Clear
down.
right. Still there. Clear right.
Lost about half a second there to Axel, but he's in the same boat.
Russell, there's a car exiting the pits, heads up. Left side. Slower class car ahead, clear left. We're looking alright here. Keep your concentration nice and smooth. That's 20 minutes to go, 20 minutes. Left side. Clear left, car left, clear left.
Axel's done a really good job of getting his way through the traffic and keeping his lap times up. Got about another 4 laps, maybe 3, depending on traffic. No pit traffic this time round, so that's a blessing.
That last lap was at 1:33.28. Sector 1 is 0.9 off the pace. The gap in front is now 6.6.
Making a hash of the old hairpin all night. I've only had a handful of decent runs around there. It's been costing me little by little.
Right now, the car behind is pitting. You've just done a 1:31.69.
It's nice to hear.
Alright Russell, 5 minutes of fuel remaining, 5 minutes. Incident in turn 9, looks like it's Fuchs. Yellow flag. There's an incident in turn 8. It looks like Fuchs. Leader's pitting now. The car ahead's pitting now.
Just turn the old fan on, it's getting pretty roasty toasty in here.
P2. like P4 has gone off in turn 1.
Oh dear.
Looks like P3's gone off in Senna.
Crumbs.
Okay, Russell, 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes.
Right, I'm coming in. I'm going to pit this lap. Alex is pitting. He's P1 right now.
6.3 seconds.
So we need to not cock this up.
The leader is pitting now. The car in front is pitting. What's your speed limit in the pits? Okay, we'll fill you to the end.
Pit stop, windscreen.
Understood.
Right, we've actually made up some good time on Alex,
5,
maybe.
4,
We just need a quick
3,
pit stop.
2, 1. Box now. There's traffic behind. Watch your mirrors.
No, we didn't do that well. Can't help but feeling Alex got to save some fuel being in, pretty sure he was in third for the longest part. We've made some time up on Axel though, maybe. Right, let's see who's taking the best care of their tyres, shall we? It's always about now that they start to really drop off.
P4.
Right, I need to really push now.
Coming up on a slower class car.
Ah. I don't know, I feel like I've tried three or four different things through that hairpin and I can't seem to kind of find my feet. But I can't complain too much, I don't think.
P3.
P3.
is now 6.0 seconds.
What's happened here then?
Okay, Russell, 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left. Car
This
left.
guy is not making it
He's
easy
still
for me,
there.
is he? I mean, it's his
He's
prerogative.
still there. Clear left.
Absolutely his prerogative to do that. Normally, however, if you can agree a nice little spot, it's quicker for both parties to just sort of let it happen naturally on the run up to a bend. That cost us a lap. Somehow we've ended up in P3, which I'm super delighted about, but I've got no idea what happened as to why I've ended up there. I can only assume someone's crashed out. I don't think it's pit stop related. We're doing okay. Just had to adjust my view there, it's drifting a little bit. Yeah, Axel's running a really great race here.
You're coming up on a slower car.
We're basically just running like for like. So glad he held his brakes.
I think P5 has been in Wall of Champions. Your pace is good in sectors 1 and 2. Sector 3 is 0.28 off the pace.
It's so funny because I thought I had the opposite problem. It's getting a bit messy up here.
Front is now 6.1 seconds.
Oops. It's my second zero contact of the race.
Car left, clear left.
Super overshooting those. I think it's fear of locking the tyres.
Slower class car ahead. Okay, Russell, we're matching race pace. This is brilliant. Keep it up. Sector 2 is 0.15 off the pace. Got 10 minutes of fuel remaining. Car right.
What a gents.
Clear right.
Thank you, Paul.
minutes to go. This is good. We'll be on the podium if we can keep it together. Slower class car ahead.
Yeah, my car just does not want to turn.
The gap in front is now 5.4.
Okay, we're making up a bit of time, but it might just be traffic related.
On your left. Clear left, E3. Car left, coming up on a slower car. Clear left. Car left. Still there.
Damn it!
He's still there. Still there. Clear left.
Damn it, damn it, damn it. That cost me that second back.
There's an incident in Senna. We think it might be Fuchs. That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
Okay, well, even though we don't have the distance, you know, it's a large time span, but I think in terms of keeping them honest, they have been pushing. That's one of those kind of what could have beens. I think I could have been a contender in this race. But you can't have that all the time, and I'm walking away with the podium potentially. So it's not like I haven't done well.
Okay, Russell, one more to go. Keep it together, we'll be on the podium.
Something happened to Axel. He's teasing me now. Oh, he's really teasing me. What's he done? Is he running out of fuel, or did he have a spin?
That's 5 minutes of fuel left.
I'll have to have a look at that back on the replay, I think. Oh, ended up 2 seconds away. Ended up 1 second away. Can't see if I think he might have some damage. It was a good race. Thoroughly enjoyed that. Yeah, he's got some damage there.
Great drive. That's a podium.
So, third place. Can only really be pleased with that. So, appreciate it was probably a little bit of a boring race, not too much action. But I got my podium, so I'm happy. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, please do consider giving us a like or hitting that subscription button. And we'll be able to get that video to you ASAP, the next one. Season 1 2020 coming up very soon. We got some big plans for it, so stay tuned and hope to see you again soon. Cheers.